even now.
Mighty convenient coming from someone who's never had to fill out a W-2 before.
Divorces don't happen overnight. They need to reach you, they'll use a carrier pigeon.
Okay, much more of an active listener than I anticipated.
You're much more like Dad than I anticipated. Hey, did you see that sick raccoon vid I sent you?
So, it's around 3 weeks into your summer break.
Mm-hmm.
You said you would be in Turks and Caicos by now, so is everything good?
Yeah, everything's Gucci. It's Gucci, man. Eduardo's just like parking his yacht somewhere, so, just thought since I was having a blast, like I didn't want to, mess with that. I just figured we'd hang, and I didn't want to break up the party. I didn't think you'd mind.
I don't mind. It's all okay. It's just, you did tell me 4 weeks, so I sort of planned my schedule around 4 weeks.
So you want me to go?
No.
You want me to go?
No. Of course not. It's just, I have travel plans of my own, so I just wanted to know what your schedule was going to be like.
You have travel plans?
Yeah.
What travel plans?
I'm going to Prague.
You're going to Prague? You're going to Prague and you didn't tell me?
I don't have to tell you everything, Emma.
Okay. Okay. So, how long are you going?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? What are you gonna do?
St. Vitus Cathedral, Prague Castle, a walking food and history tour in the old square, this and that.
This and that. This and that. Huh. This and that. This and that. That's so interesting, this and that. You bitch. We both know you wouldn't be doing this and that.
I just listed 3 very hyper-specific things that I would do in Prague.
Yeah, that you would do. That you would do if you were going, but you're not going. Because if you were, we both know you'd have an itemized, color-coded itinerary that would include what side of the train to sit on.
No, that is not true, okay? I am a very chill person, okay? I don't need to do that.
So when are you going?
The 2nd.
Of what month?
November.
You cunt-knuckle!
I would just like to know how long you plan on being here. That's all.
I don't know, okay? I don't know.
Okay.
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 That's fine. That is okay. It's just that I need you to start paying for some things.
Okay. Well, I guess I would need a job.
Okay.
Where would I even, get a job?
Anywhere. Emma, anywhere. Literally anywhere. Look around. Look around, find a spot. Go in. Any spot. Okay. Anything. Something small.
Okay.
Summer job.
Okay.
Jumbo juice. You can jumbo
You want
juice.
me to go to Jumbo Juice?
Yes.
How lame are you? How out of touch are you? Jumbo Juice hasn't been a thing for a decade.
Fine. That is so fine. Just find anything. Something. Small. Summer job. Tiny. Okay? You know what? You can have the car tomorrow. All right? You're going to drop me off at work. Okay? And then you're going to take the day. You're going to go and you're going to find a bunch of opportunities. You're going to look. Okay? You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for that preemptive you're welcome.
Yeah. Hold, please. I know what it did, right? He has a bumper sticker that says frequent stops at your mom's place. I know, it's gross. I know. No, it's fine. It's fine. Things we do to partner. Am I right? No, I know. I appreciate the opportunity. Yeah. Hold. You're breaking up on me. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you later. Okay, bye.
You okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just this client.
Hey, you don't have to rub your job on my face.
Hey, no. We're gonna get you a job. Okay? You and me, we're gonna get you one. Together. Okay?
Great.
One step at a time. Little baby steps.
Yeah,
First
we got
step,
it.
get down the mountain.
Okay.
Yeah? And then next step is to go. Try.
Okay.
Small, achievable goals. Smart goals.
We've got it.
We got it.
Oh my God, this matcha is terrible.
Yeah, you chose it. It's really pretty out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
You know, many legal students typically have their summers and internships planned out months in advance.
Yes, well, I had to abruptly come home and give up my internship at the Supreme Court.
Oh, the Supreme Court. Which justice were you going to be clerking for?
I mean, just insert white guy name here, am I right?
So, tell me what happened.
Take it all the way back to when RBG died. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. You know, she had a lot to give. She had a lot of life to live, gone too soon. And I wanted to pick up where she left off, you know, because were any of us okay? Were any of us okay? I have a really good ear for American Sign Language, and so I just throw that in from time to time. And
What I really meant to ask you was, why are you here this summer?
it's a great question. My sister was in a terrible polo accident.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What an intense sport.
She almost died in the match. She was almost killed.
She almost drowned?
The horse almost certainly did. She's in the pool with, and she's all American for Notre Dame. She's on the horse and she has the mallet, and it's like dressage but in the water, and
This is getting a little confusing.
she's the expert on this. At the end of the day, I don't understand the sport. I'm a cheerleader. I support her, and she invented it. She invented the sport. She took her two loves. She's an excellent horseman. She took her two things and she put them together, and that's how I'm here.
From my understanding, horses don't traditionally do that well in water.
No, they don't. They don't. But my sister is an exception to that rule. And, you know, she tried to take it to the Olympics. She tried to take it to Paris Olympics. But, you know, those chain-smoking romantics, those little baguettes, they didn't let her do it. We had breakdancing instead. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
She spearheaded that program at Duke and went on her way.
Wait, I thought she went to Notre Dame.
Yes. She was a Duke, and then she went to Notre Dame, and you've been to one almost Ivy League program, you know, you've been to them all, right?
But neither one of those are Ivy League.
Enough about the old paraplegic over there. Let's get into brass tacks, okay? Me, my incredible, impeccable people skills,
Yes.
and critical thinking abilities.
I'd love to.
Not to get back on my sister, but you know, nothing has really made me focus and concentrate and pull it together than mixing 2 oxycodones, a Vicodin, and a gin spritz, you know?
You do that for your sister? She can drink as a paraplegic?
Not her. Me, silly me. I'm the one drinking. Dealing with her. Well, she can't drink. She's one heartbeat away from flatlining. I call her my little zucchini, my Dani Zuko. She's a China doll. That China doll was cracked in 47 places and could only process pureed protein from a tube. That was a test to see if you were listening, and you were. You passed the test. So in my book, you are hired. You know, you've taken me out to dinner. Do the damn deed. Let's sign a blood oath, you know? Like, I would hire you, you should hire me. Let's put this in writing.
I see.
Listen, I do really need this job, okay? I am in my sister's space, and she is the biggest pain in my ass, and if I have to spend one more minute with her, I'm gonna off myself for her. So can you just be a hero, save a life, employ me?
Look, I get it. I have a sister too. And I feel really badly for your family issues. It sounds pretty rough. But I'm sorry, I can't hire you. I mean, you know I know everything you just said was bullshit, right?
And you know what? That is fair. So I'm probably gonna go. I appreciate you listening to me, and I feel like we really had a fun thing going, you know, and I got you on the tube, right? So I'm gonna head out.
Is your sister really sick?
No, she's just a pain in my ass.
Why do you need this job?
Because I'm here for the summer, and I don't know, I need to get my life together.
See you Monday.
What?
But don't you ever make fun of someone who's differently abled?
Why? Because your sister's a paraplegic?
Yes. But that's not why she's a pain in my ass. It's because she's a bitch.
We're celebrating! A baby got a big girl job!
Congratulations, that's so exciting.
I got us 2 bottles of Dom to celebrate.
You bought me 2 bottles of champagne to celebrate me supporting you. That you plan on drinking?
Well, that we're gonna drink doy.
If you just got a job, how could you afford to spend $500 on 2 bottles of champagne?
Well, I did use your Apple Pay, but like, I promise that's the last time, okay? You got a Saber anywhere?
Check my bedroom.
Okay, sick.